So today's workout's an E.M.O.M, every minute on the minute. So it's a bit of conditioning designed to get the heart rate up. So we've got 4 movements. We're going to go 20 minutes, so that's going to be 5 rounds of each. So the first one we're going to start with a 1 1/4 squat. So a little kind of pulse or raise at the bottom, back down, and straight up to the top. So we're going to shoot for 12 of these on the first minute. Okay, so we're doing a rolling clock. Whatever we got left for the rest or the remainder of that minute, that's our recovery. So it's taking me, whatever, 30, 35 seconds to do these. I have the rest of that minute to recover before I move on to movement number 2. So we have about 20 seconds recovery here. When we get to the start of the next minute, we're going to go into our rolling tricep push-ups. That crow or that magpie, whatever it is fucking annoying me. Kind of thinking of having an air gun at this stage, but back into the push-ups. So I'm going to go for 5 here. A little bit of hip raise there. What I kind of felt anyway, I'll see in a second if they looked better. I felt they were better as the rounds went by. One thing I was trying to do as I was coming down into the push-up, I was actually trying to come forward like almost onto my toenails. So right down to the laces of my feet. So that'd give me more time, or sorry, more space to push back to actually roll onto the forearms. So it's a bit better on that one. I'm just doing 5 of them, so I don't want to kind of butcher the technique. I want to keep the repetitions low and just the quality good. So about a 30-second rest here now. And the fun one next is going to be burpees. So this is really going to get the heart rate up. So I feel like I have an audience now with crows and or magpies, still don't know what the hell it is, and neighbours looking out the window. So 10 burpees here. One thing I should do, again, talking about intent, one thing to think about here is even for sports specificity, someone shooting in for a takedown and trying to get my hips back quick, like the classic stalling on my 2 points. 10 seconds left in the round. Guys going for a desperate takedown, hips back. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked on jiu-jitsu talk. But again, intent, think about something, think about a purpose or a reason to why you're doing these movements. It kind of helps get through them. Although I'm not particularly designed for it, it's kind of nice to see the sunshine come out now and get a decent bit of weather. So a few seconds left, and this is then the long lever bridge. So again, I'm digging my heels into the floor. I did find, funnily enough, for whatever reason, my left side tends to do a lot of work here, or more work. So I'm trying to, again, intent, kind of feel what's going on here between left and right side, balance or symmetry or asymmetry. So I'm trying to get my right side to kick in a little bit more and focus on that too as I'm doing the 30 seconds here. Okay, that's the first round out of the way. There are 4 movements. I'll take a breather, and it's back into the 1 1/4 squats then. Maybe that bird's cheering me on, I don't know. More than likely heckling me, but anyway. So again, back to the 1 1/4 squats. There's definitely times now throughout the workout in the last couple of rounds I was probably allowing myself to bounce a little bit at the bottom and losing tension, but again, awareness, calling myself out. So trying to, again, just keep balance between both legs here. They're not trying to depend on one side more than the other. So again, it's kind of learning more about the movements through repetition and practice. Again, like I said, kind of I think it dawned on me here on the next round to really try and come down onto my toenails, come onto the tops of my feet on the way down, just to allow me more room to maneuver backwards. So a little better through the core. And activate through the midline. Oh, pop the hips there. Okay, 5 reps. Again, quick breather, and onto the burpees again next. Going straight in. I actually find the first few repetitions is kind of like rowing or the skier. You're saying the first 100 meters are free on a time trial or something. I find the first 3 reps or so I can kind of get done and out of the way in autopilot. But again, it's funny, even just telling myself that you know, I have loads of energy, I'm calm, focus helps a lot instead of just kind of going straight into like, oh shit, this is burpees and I'm tired. Just kind of just stay patient, stay calm. Taking the old sit down recovery. So coming into 30 seconds then on the bridge again. So trying to really squeeze the hips under. So I mean like posterior tilt, tuck the glutes under. Again, tucking the chin a little bit here as well. Keep my back flat and I'm trying to dig the heels into the floor. So really trying to engage the hamstrings, the back of the legs on this one. Terrible carry on, apologies. So deep breath and jump right into round number 3. Again, going for 12 of these guys. So again, having a quick look at the heart rate on my watch, definitely raising. As you can hear my breathing go to the roof here. Again, little hip raise there. Just kind of getting tired now at this stage, but trying to really focus on squeezing the glutes on my back. It's a bit better. It's better again. What's the last one look like? Yeah, it's alright. Makes up for the first couple of reps anyway. So I'm getting less mobile in my rest periods this stage as I'm getting tired. psyching myself up now for the old burpees again. Intent, I'm thinking sport specificity. I'm thinking about competitions, or again someone shooting in for a takedown, hips back quickly. Just trying to keep myself moving here, so there's no rest anywhere. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Very much in active recovery right now. So again, trying to get the right side involved a bit more. The left side seems to be the dominant one of this. Which might make sense too when I was talking about the Bulgarian split squats yesterday, and how I definitely felt a little kind of a shift in my hips when I had my right leg out in front. So it's interesting to kind of start linking these together, and these positions and asymmetries, and seeing kind of where they relate and then what we can do to shore the gap between left side and right side. Yep, you know, things are getting serious, or else I'm getting seriously tired, one or the other. It's kind of funny as I'm recording this now, thinking it's a great day. I'm looking out the window, and there's definitely non-Irish people walking by in their jackets and scarves. I'd be walking around like this all day if I could. And I'm trying to keep on top of the range of movement here, that I'm not shortcutting things. I'm probably shortcutting the quarter rep a little bit in parts, but I definitely want to make sure that the main part of the bulk of the repetition, the one full rep, is clean. Okay, just getting back into our rolling tricep push-ups. Definitely can see more of an arch in the lower back now without the t-shirt on. Again, lack of glute engagement for sure there. A little bit better, but holding myself accountable a little bit better again. Although I'm aware that the elbows aren't exactly touching the floor. Better again. Okay, so yeah, trying to keep the lower back, or sorry, the glutes engaged and the lower back of the lumbar spine as flat as possible on that one. So taking a few seconds to gather myself, and then back into the burpees. So again, just attack the first few repetitions, hips down, get the first 3 out of the way, and just keep ourselves moving. turn in a different direction now because I don't want to cook my upper back. 20 minutes out in this kind of weather is dicing with death with me and sunlight. So again, 30 seconds bracing here, staying strong. I'm just getting ready for the last round, so round number 5, and this is going to bring us up down to 20 minutes of work for this. So last 12 of these guys. A little bit better on these ones. Again, when I'm coming down, I'm trying to really come down onto the tops of my feet and roll back onto the base of my toes. So 5 done. Last set of burpees coming up. It's always easy to get through when it's the last round. Again, just a few seconds to gather myself, intent, think of a reason why I'm doing these. Again, it helps for me to think of sport specific reason. Again, defending takedowns, whatever helps. And thankfully that's the last set of burpees out of the way. A few seconds to recover, and then it's the last set of the long lever bridge. Again, because it's the last set, I'm trying just not to just fake it and just hold the position, but I'm trying to actively be engaged within the position. So I'm trying to squeeze my glutes, get the hammies active. Really work on that engagement just for the last few seconds. So that's going to be 30 seconds of this one, and that's going to bring us up to just under 20 minutes then in total.